everyone, this is Crave Collector 01, back for my first review of 2020. So it's been a little bit since my last review. Just life in general. nothing new in any of those fronts, just busy work schedule. I'm not even gonna lie and say I'll be back with more videos soon. I'll just post as my schedule permits. But today we're going to look at a grail of mine, and a grail that I've had for probably the better part of 10 years or more. And this is Generation 1 / G2 Obliterator Clench. As you can see, he's a semi-truck. Very nice detailing. He's got the sparkles. That's actually in the plastic. That's not any sort of paint app or anything. It's actually in the plastic. Pretty nice. He's got, as you can see, raise that up a little bit, he's got a claw and the textured green. So yeah, pretty nice truck. The transparent green plastic. And if you didn't know, the big deal about the Obliterators was half of it is the transformer and the other half is a base. So to start the transformation, what you do is you just pop him in half. He has 2 clips. We'll set him to the side. Take a look at the base. To transform the base, you just fold these down. You take the handle, rotate it, flip the platform up, rotate the handle, raise this entire back section. Then I like to take this claw, fold it out. Then he's got this button right on the front. You hit that button, it flips up the targeting reticle. And the other big feature of the trailer was he had gravity-fed missiles. You would load missiles into these ports, and you would pull this back and it would auto fire like that. So, and this is a part that I'm wondering if any of you guys or any of my subscribers can help me out with. If there's anybody out there that knows anybody that 3D prints missiles or anything like that, that could point me in the right direction to getting some 3D printed missiles for this guy, because I'd really like to use the gimmick, but finding original missiles is a pain. I think there's one in the whole of eBay, and I think it's like $16 with like 8 shipping for one missile. And obviously you need 2 to use the gimmick, right? And the reason the missiles are always missing is because when you load these in, there's nothing holding them in the front. So if you tilt it forward, they just fall out. So yeah, so if anybody knows anybody that does that, because I know they make repro missiles for the Turbo Masters, so I didn't know if there was anybody out there that made 3D printed missiles or reproductions of missiles for some of the Obliterators. I'll put that to the side. Move on to Clench. To start transformation, you just fold this entire panel up, just move it out of the way. I like to start with this side because when you fold it up, as you'll see, there's a little tiny heel spur that you flip out here on this foot. And it's only on this leg, so I like to start there. Fold this other leg up, close the doors. Then you're going to come up here, separate that. There's a tab and peg. Then you're just going to move these arms out, fold it down into place. Then you take the legs, fold them straight down, like so. Then you take this part that was the windshield and the hood of the cab, just fold it straight against the back, drop the head. There's 2 little tabs there that's going to grab the side. It just tabs into place. I'm going to add some pictures in at the end of this review, because I did have to do some modifications to my figure, because when I first got this figure, I don't know if it was just whoever had it before me, these here would not turn at all. The proper transformation is to have these down like this. And it's kind of a pain to get in there to do it because this tab, you got to watch this tab on this arm. There. And then fold it back up. That's the proper transformation like that. But I just kind of like to leave them up because you see more of his arms. But anyway, I'm going to put some pictures at the end of this review because I had to do a little bit of surgery on my figure. Inside these arms here, you back these two screws off. There's a little, sort of kind of looks like a T-joint, T-shaped joint made out of plastic. And it was so tight on my figure that when I first got it, the first time I ever rotated these, I thought I broke the figure. So I had to take those arms apart, take a little sanding file and file that down to get them to rotate a little bit nicer into place. Now you can see I can do it no problem. Didn't affect the figure at all. They still hold their positions in both modes. But that's something to be aware of because something that is kind of as rare as a European exclusive in a very small market anyway. There's not a lot of these guys out there anymore. So you definitely don't want to break a rare figure like this. So I'll put some pictures in the end, show exactly what it was that I filed down, where I filed it down, and that way if anybody else has that problem, you'll have a little bit of an easy fix. In robot mode, he's got a little bit of articulation. He's got quite a bit for a G1, almost in G1, G2 figure. He's got shoulders, elbows, which they sit a little low, but he can hold on to his base that way. I'm not going to tab them all the way in because it's a pain to get them out. But I think you'll see the main feature that I really love about this guy is that light piping. Even in low lighting, like this isn't the best lighting, they just glow no matter what you, because he's got such good, you can actually see the difference. He has such good light piping on the back of the head. Like the entire back of the head is done up in the clear plastic. So yeah, really neat figure. If you have the means to add it to your collection, I would say add it. It's a fantastic figure, one of my favorites, a grail that I've looked to add to my collection for many years, and I finally found one at a good price. Unfortunately, it's missing the missiles, which I'm hoping that maybe one of my viewers or subscribers can point me in the right direction there. Because I'd like to, I really only need two. I don't care about having a full set. I would just like to have enough to be able to use the gimmick. But yeah, very nice. Add it to your collection. This one come all the way from Cyprus, so they're out there. They're a little hard to find. They don't come up too often. If you can get one at a good price, definitely add it to your collection. It's a worthwhile figure. This has been Jesse, Crave Collector 01, signing out.